live on Facebook. Let me just scroll down here, and we're also live on YouTube.
Hello, Facebook and YouTube.
Yes, hello.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello. Now, I'm going to get my ears going, but as people tune in, if you want to give us some feedback about our sound and about how it sounds, please do, because we're still trying to get the sound system perfected. So, while I'm doing that,
okay,
I need to get over to Glocker Realty and Insurance Facebook page where you can find us. You can also find the past episodes of the Cast at Glocker. You can find a lot of great videos about real estate and our listings. So there's all kinds of activities going on.
So we already have confirmation that we sound good.
Okay.
So that is important.
All right.
That's step number one in a broadcast, I think.
Right, good.
Right?
So I'm going to take these off.
Okay. All right. So we have Jen watching. We have Anita watching. We have Glocker Realty Insurance watching.
Somebody's logged in as Glocker Realty and Insurance.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in. And listen, remember, folks, the show is interactive. So
absolutely,
if you have a comment or a question for any one of us, please let us know. Today we're with Margie from MJ's Legacy.
Hello.
Hello. Sounds great coming from the soundboard.
Awesome.
Now that I got the soundboard,
it sounds good from here.
Yeah, right.
sounds good at this
I
end.
can hear Margie and you perfectly.
That's right.
But as we talk, if you have a comment to make, I'm going to monitor the comments as best I can.
I will try to do that too this time.
And we'll try to get here with the, we'll try to get there with answering questions or get your comments.
We got to the bottom of the mystery.
What was that?
Jill
Jill
is watching.
Jill's watching as Glocker Realty and Insurance.
Yes.
Sure
Kyle's watching. Hello, Kyle.
Yeah. And then also YouTube. We're on YouTube. I can also see the comments that come through on YouTube, although I don't know how to tell you to make a comment on YouTube.
Have you ever seen a comment from YouTube
Yes,
yet?
I have.
Okay, all right, good.
I don't know if I've ever seen one on the Cast at Glocker, but I get comments frequently on the Porchcast Pottstown, which is my other podcast.
So if any tech whiz out there that really knows YouTube wants to give us information about how to make a comment, that would be awesome.
And also, there's probably a video on YouTube that'll teach you how to make comments on live video. Just like type into YouTube comment on live video, and there's probably a whole bunch of YouTube videos that you could watch. I can monitor those comments as well. And according to Los, just made a comment on YouTube. So thanks for tuning in on YouTube.
Excellent.
Like, share,
so he's our tech whiz.
I guess so. He knows how to comment, or she knows how to comment.
It's Carlos.
Oh, Carlos.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We know Carlos.
Nice to see you, Carlos.
I don't know Carlos.
He's a friend of Jeff and I.
So we're the Cast at Glocker.
Right.
We're on every Wednesday at 6 o'clock. Obviously, the people watching right this moment know that because they're watching. But for those of you who watch later, watch the reruns. We're on every Wednesday, 6 o'clock. And today we have, and I think Matt already announced, but we have Margie from MJ's Legacy with us.
Hello, guys.
She has a shop in Boyertown on Philadelphia Avenue that has, why don't you tell us what you have?
Okay, great. So I have a shop on Philadelphia Avenue, which you've already said. We have 37 vendors, mostly handmade or repurposed. We do have furniture and antiques and that kind of thing too. But we have home decor. We have a little bit of everything. We have something for everyone.
So I know the answer to this, but I'm sure that some people are wondering, what do you mean by having 37 vendors? What does that mean exactly?
That's a good question. So having 37 vendors means that we have people that rent spaces, rent booths, rent shelving units, and they make or sell their things right in the shop. So we sell it, we provide the space, they just provide the goods for us to offer everyone.
So that's cool. 37
different.
Yeah, we're filled. Like, there's not one shelf open. We are full to the...
Your like face is so happy. You're like,
but
it took us a while to get there.
If someone out there would want to rent a space from you, could you find a space for them?
So normally I would say yes.
Okay.
Right now I probably couldn't.
But you
unless
could
it's
put them on a
really
waiting
small.
list.
Yeah, I do a waiting list.
Okay.
Yeah, we do have a pretty long waiting list too. Usually in this kind of business, people come and go and there's a fluctuation. I've been really blessed that everyone who came with me in the beginning is still there. And then we just filled in the spots that, so I have not experienced that come and go that a lot of places do, which is fantastic. It makes it consistent for me, and I guess that means they like it there. But so we do have a waiting list. It could be a long wait, but
It'd be worth it though.
I think so.
What kind of stuff do people make? So I'm guessing that these artisans are crafting or manufacturing or making their goods that they
So
sell
most
there.
most of the things in our shop are either completely handmade or we have a couple furniture vendors that do repurposing, repainting. I personally crochet, so we have like crochet cardigans and scarves and hats and stuff like that. We have someone that does fretwork, scroll work, which is the real fine, intricate woodworking.
Okay.
We have a couple of jewelry makers. We have an embroiderer. We have a ceramics. We do have a couple antiques, so they're not necessarily making their things, but I
Right.
wanted to kind of have that venue too. So we really, and I don't usually have more than one of the same craft
Okay.
in the shop, just because the world's hard enough with competition. I'm not going to create it in my store.
Right.
We do have two crocheters, myself and my friend Catherine, but we are so different on what we make that I can do that. But,
Yeah.
But in general, it's most has some sort of hand purpose or hand touch to it.
Okay. And do the items have a tendency to be seasonal or
Yes and no.
yeah?
So we definitely have a lot of seasonal items that come and go. Now, of course, like antiques and stuff, not usually. So we have, let's just say, for example, crochet. So we have, the winter clothes and that type of thing, or we have holiday decorations, but we also have what I call the everyday things too. So you definitely want to come in at least every other week because it changes pretty quickly.
Right.
And what I'm thinking right now is with Christmas coming up to only a month and a half away, that it's probably a really, really good spot to go to find gifts for people.
Oh, it's a great gift spot. We are actually designated as a gift shop, even though we have the other things, but we have a lot of like holiday decor too.
Yeah.
I mean, if you drive by, you'll see all the metal outside decor and stuff like that. That flies out of our shop. But like, for example, the lady that does our ceramics, her name is Judy. She makes the snowman and the snow. I can't keep her stuff in stock. So they make great gifts, but also we have the decor too. So we have a little bit of everything. And we offer free gift wrap.
Oh, wow.
So for the guys that can't wrap a present to save their lives, we'll help you out there.
I can do it.
Come on,
I
man.
can do it.
But your wives
My
will know,
wife does
'cause
not like it.
the wives will come back and say, "Oh, you wrapped this, didn't you?" But yeah, so
No.
we for the holidays offer free gift wrap too. So
My dad absolutely cannot. He
No?
can't wrap.
Not at all?
No, it would look like, it could be a perfectly square box and it looked like he wrapped a bowling ball.
My dad's pretty good at it.
Is he?
I'm not bad either. Some things give me trouble, but like just your regular box.
A regular box.
I can
I'm
get
good.
that done, man.
I put too much tape
I
on,
even
but
know
I'm
how to
good.
use the scissors to make the bow all.
oh wow,
crazy.
well my husband's good at gift wrapping.
Is he?
Yeah, he puts everything in a box.
Right.
Literally everything in a box.
Yeah.
So it's easy to wrap, I guess.
Yeah,
He's gonna kill me for saying that too, just so you know.
Yeah.
it's okay.
You're safe here. I
Yeah.
locked the door. He can't get in.
He's at work. He won't see it till after the fact, and I'll be like, "Oh, it was edited in or
Yeah,
something."
just say
it's
it's
edited in.
fake. That
Well,
part.
that brings up a good point too. Just to remind everybody that you can go back and watch the shows at any time. We do leave them
Yes.
up.
Yeah.
So check them out. Now, here I had another question for you. The folks that come in, the artisans, I guess most of these people are local to the Boyertown surrounding area.
Most of them are local. I think the farthest away would be like towards Whitehall area,
Okay.
like Northampton or Whitehall.
Yeah.
A few are in Allentown. I
Okay.
knew them from before. Some ones right around the corner from the shop. So
Right.
I'd say probably if you wanted Boyertown artisans, maybe 40-50%.
Okay.
And the rest, but all within like 30 minutes of the shop.
So it's an opportunity it's like the double. It's like hitting a double. You're shopping local and you're shopping local.
That's
'cause
right.
You're going to a local
and you're
shop.
supporting
Local
individuals
artisans.
and small businesses. Yeah.
So again, that's one of the things we want to promote here on the cast at Glocker is give people an opportunity to introduce them to local businesses, local business owners like yourself, and give them an opportunity to shop in their backyard, shop on their block, shop on their street, so that they can promote local people rather than having something shipped in from
Amazon.
China on Amazon.
Yeah.
Now, get in your car, walk down, and see her.
Yeah, it's a much more enjoyable experience
Absolutely.
anyway. Yeah, get out of
Plus,
the
you
house.
get to see me every time you come.
I'm sure
over.
everybody's been in the house way too much lately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Get
I'm
some fresh
sure
air and walk down
everybody wants
Boyertown
to go
and
out.
Right. I'm going to while we're transitioning around and talking, and I still have some other stuff that we need to talk about. We got a lot of stuff going on there. I'm going to put up a slideshow. I fixed up a slideshow for you, and we'll put that up. And it's got some different items and stuff from your shop, some pictures
thanks.
and stuff that I guess you sent Jen when you were.
Yeah, Jen and I were.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
What happened?
What?
Okay. No, nothing. That was my bad. You have bad ears, I have bad eyes. So it was just
okay.
my bad eyes reading something that was.
Oh, okay. I got you. Jennifer Ann says she's coming in Saturday. She needs some snowmen.
We got
she-
snowmen.
And she says she can't rap either.
Well, I think she wants the snowman for herself. We chatted a little bit. She wants them for herself.
Amy Muzo, thank you for always supporting local. Marissa Swiderski, can't wait to try this place out. I've
Yay.
driven by but never been inside.
Oh, I hear that all the time. I drive all the time. I've been meaning to stop in. So stop in.
Right.
Pull the car over. Come on in.
I recognize Marissa. Marissa's a Pottstonian. She's a regular watcher of my other podcast.
Oh, yeah? What podcast is that, Matt?
That would be the Porchcast Pottstown.
Excellent.
Marissa is one of our OG Porchtonians. OG.
Wow.
So now she's checking out Boyertown.
Excellent.
That's awesome.
Sweet. Thanks for tuning in. I had another question for you here
Sure.
about what's going on. Now, the artisans and stuff, is that a consignment? Do they pay rent to you? How does that break down?
Yes, it's not a traditional consignment where you just drop items off. So they do pay a monthly lease based on whatever space they are, whether they're a shelf or a whole booth. The store does get a small commission if the items are sold,
Right.
and then the vendors get the rest of it.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Cool. And now it says here that you named the shop after your grandmother.
Yeah,
wanna tell
so
us a little
the
bit
shop
about
is kind of twofold. I was named after my grandmother.
Okay.
Now the world will know, but my real name is Margaret Jane. I was named after my grandma, and so that's kind of where the MJ came from. And then the legacy is both my grandma and my mom taught me to crochet, which is what craftsmanship I bring to the shop. So I kind of got MJ's legacy out of that.
Right.
But another cool fact is my real name, everyone calls me Margie until I own the shop. No one calls me Margie anymore. Everyone calls me MJ.
Okay.
And at first I was like, no, my name's Margie. But now it's really endearing.
Yeah, you might as well
Yeah,
just-
so
sure.
it's kind of created a separate identity. Like, I'm MJ when I'm here. But,
Right.
So yeah, I was named after my Grammy.
Oh, that's awesome.
So some of the stuff that you crochet, I guess, comes up. It looks like scarves. Do you do the scarves?
Yeah, you're probably looking at what we call the mermaid stitch scarves. Are they like hanging down like that?
There was all different colors.
Yeah, so a lot of the scarves, hats, I do cardigans, vests, sweaters, that type of thing. Those are mostly mine.
Okay. Now there's a picture of a guy in a Hawaiian shirt standing outside of your shop.
Oh, I think that's probably Chopper.
Okay.
Is that Chopper?
Yeah, I guess.
I think it's Chopper.
That's the perfect name for a dude standing in
Yeah,
with a
no,
Hawaiian
you
shirt.
guys from the State Theater, you guys don't know Chopper?
I don't know Chopper.
Oh my gosh, he's wonderful. He's
Tell us about Chopper.
So I don't know that much about Chopper, but he's with the State Theater, and he really supports local, especially when we were shut down and trying to get restarted. He's a great guy. You have to meet him. He's just a good guy.
Okay.
But if it's the picture, I think it is.
Yeah.
That was during one of our. Oh no, that was during our luau, our beach party that I was talking to you about.
Okay.
So we did a beach party, myself and I included 5 other shops locally, and they got like a beach pass. They went to the 5 shops, got their beach ball stamped, and we had like a photo op outside and snacks. We always have snacks.
So why drive 2 hours to the beach when you can go to MJ's Legacy and have a beach party?
Right.
Yeah, and always free snacks. Everyone likes the free cookies and snacks. I don't know why.
Well,
but
it keeps them in your store,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Matt's putting you down on this list right now because any food place, any place that offers food,
Yes.
especially free.
Yes.
Matt's on it.
putting. Yeah, he'll be there.
I drove by the Salvation Army today,
Yeah.
and I thought about getting a lunch, but I was a little bit too late. It was like a little bit after 1 o'clock, so I was late. Had I been earlier, I would have
Oh
gone
my
through
gosh.
because I was in a hurry.
Yeah.
I don't think that's what it's for.
No, anybody can go to Salvation Army and get a lunch.
Uh-oh.
She was here last week. It's all,
Oh, really?
It's all legit. Yep.
All right.
Stop by, drop off some donations, pick up a lunch. They're totally
Oh,
cool
that's
with it.
good.
Yeah. Yeah. We would drop off donations.
Little
of
give and
course.
take.
Yeah.
Hey, well, let's say for 1 second.
Yeah, sure.
Let's remind people because we did have the Salvation Army in last week.
Right.
They are looking for the kettle ringers, the kettlebell ringers.
Right. They're looking for the kettlebell ringers.
So I mean, sign up still available. I'm
Right.
sure they are need spots taken.
And if you go back to the show, I made sure that there was some links
Okay,
to the
good.
Salvation Army.
Oh, good.
There's
Good.
also additional posts on Glocker Realty and Insurance, so you can go back there and learn more about it. The other thing that we should talk about, too, is our gift basket raffle that we have right now.
We should.
Because that's linked up with the Salvation Army, too.
Yes.
So you can bring down any non-perishable food item to Glocker Realty and Insurance, or right here at the corner of 73 and 100 in Boyertown, and you get a chance to win that lovely raffle basket and
A
And
new
then
edition,
wine.
a new edition as
From?
of today, Let's Get Dancing.
which was on our show.
They were one of the first guests on our show.
Yep.
Nice.
And Debbie from Let's Get Dancing dropped off that yellow gift basket, which has a whole bunch of stuff in there for kids.
Yeah. So it's a separate kids gift basket. So bring your little ones in
Right?
and let them have the fun of this raffle as well.
Yeah.
Teaching the
So-
giving back.
Yes.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly. Hit the nail on the head.
So you're giving a donation, non-perishable food item.
Right.
You get an entry for each
Every
item.
one.
Every single item. Not every time you come in, but every single item. So
And the Dollar Tree's right across the street, so you can
yeah, right.
get more bang for your
there
buck.
you go. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
There's a $150 gift card in the basket because we have teamed up with Always Be a Light Photography.
Yeah.
They are helping us with that raffle.
Oh, that's awesome.
And $150 would go a long way to have your family photos taken.
Yep.
There's some wine in there. Looks like there's some kind of knit garment in there. Oh, it's a headband.
Even if you just want,
Nice candle in there.
Candle.
and if
Yeah.
you don't have a
Some
family,
Bauman's goodies.
Pumpkin spice.
and if you don't have a family,
Did you mention the wine? Yeah.
I was just getting it. You did it. You just did it perfectly for us.
And how long are you collecting donations for said raffle?
We have a new
perfect.
co-host.
we do.
So it goes till next Wednesday.
Okay.
To Wednesday coming up. You
Yeah,
can drop them off.
25th. Yeah.
Okay.
And you can come in anytime between the hours of 9 and 5 at the
Yep.
lovely corner of 73 and 100.
Yeah,
right
we're hard to
next-
miss.
We are hard to miss. There's
Yeah.
a big electronic bulletin board
Yes.
right out front of the place.
And sometimes it has our faces on it.
So 37 artists and vendors. We talked about that. Tell me about the classes.
So they've been a little bit on hiatus right now based
Right.
on the world.
Right.
But we offer painting classes. We offer crochet classes. We do have kids classes. Let me think what else.
What's the kids' classes?
So we have different ones. We have string art. Do you know what string art is? It's where you have little nails and you
Oh yeah. I did that
string
in
the
elementary
string.
school, I believe.
Yeah, so we have that. We do have, starting with next week with Thanksgiving, we do have kids crafts too, where kids can come in and we have a little place set up that they can make gifts, handmade
that's
gifts,
cool.
so the parents can shop without. Because my store isn't really conducive to shop with small children because there's a lot of stuff in there.
Yeah.
So my daughter does $1, $2 gifts. The kids get to pick them out. They make them. We put them in a little gift bag, and then they have, no one
that's
does
great.
that anymore. We used to
That's
do the
great.
kids. Did you ever do it in your kids?
What's that?
Everyone made their own gifts for their family. And
Yeah,
for some
we
reason we
used to
got
do
away
that
from
at
that. Like
school.
Amazon's made it too easy to do that. So we sort of drew that back.
Yeah.
A little more traditional.
I like
kids
that.
kids make the gifts and
Yeah.
And maybe now that people are staying home more because of COVID and everything, it'll give them an opportunity to get back to doing some crafting and stuff with their family.
yeah, we actually, because of the COVID, our classes are now, I don't want to say they're online, but they can purchase a class kit and then we can send them the link for a video. Let's say it is a crochet class. They can buy the crochet kit, take it home in the comfort of their own house, watch the video, and then, they can always message me back and forth if they have questions or something like that. So they can still do the classes. It's just not right now in person.
Right.
And speaking of online, you have sales online as well, right?
Yeah, so we have a lot of stuff. We do Buy It Nows online. We actually have one coming up this Wednesday, a week from today.
Okay.
It's our Beat the Rush gift Buy It Now. Basically, I go through the store similar to this. It's a live event. I walk around through the store. We show everything in the store. And let's say, Jeff, you're like, oh, how much is this cup here? And I show it to you and you can say, okay, sold. We get it all ready for you. It's all packaged. You come and pick it up. We usually do that.
That's
the first
awesome.
Friday of every month is when because we do the whole store. And then we just do pop-up ones. Like one next week is a Beat the Rush gift giving or gift buying thing. So you can buy your presents before, the mad rush on Friday and Saturday.
That's a great idea. So you know.
And it's like COVID friendly too. It's
Yeah,
curbside
it
pickup
actually
for
came
your
about
gifts.
as a result of COVID.
Did it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because being shut down and still having to pay your rent and stuff there, and I wasn't giving this business up that easy.
Right.
So we started doing the live events, and it was strictly curbside pickup. They'd pay online. We'd have tables set up out front. They could pick it up. Now that the world's a little more open, they can still do curbside pickup if that's their comfort level, and I'm
Right.
fine with that. But most of the time, people like to come in and then walk around the store themselves and have their stuff too. So
But that's great. They can see it online. They can say, I want that.
Yep.
Now it's being held for them. And then
Yeah.
they come in and look for other stuff.
Yeah,
So,
and we do that too because a lot of our stuff is one of a kind. Like we don't have like for example, the scarves you were saying, none of them are going to be the same. We don't
Right.
have mass produced, 50 of each item. Usually we have one or two of
gotcha.
something that, especially because it's handmade. So, and some people, there's a lot to see in the store. So when we do the videos, it's just like shelf by shelf. So you'll see a lot of stuff that when you come in, it's, the walls have stuff on them, the ceilings have stuff on them, there's stuff everywhere, so they can see it closer, and maybe they're not comfortable coming out yet, and they aren't comfortable going in a public setting. So this is a way to bring MJs to them.
Yeah, right. That's great. And you talk here too about you do private shopping, and then
Yeah, that's another COVID creation, as I like to
Okay.
call them.
Right.
So some people aren't comfortable coming out,
Right.
or they're not comfortable coming out. Like for our fall festival, we had a lot of people there, and there's still people that are not comfortable with it, whatever the reason is. We respect wherever people are. So we started these private shopping nights. So it's been mostly the ladies that like it, but occasionally a guy will come over. So basically, let's say Sue, Susie's not comfortable coming out in the public and shopping, but she has 5 or 6 friends that she's been seeing, and they're interacting. So we close it when the shops close. They come over. We have refreshments and little giveaways. Sue comes over. She gets 15% off the whole store. So it's an
Okay.
incentive for her to come too. Her friends can all shop. They can hang out. You have that, closeness with their friends, but not have the strangers there. The store is basically all theirs.
Gotcha.
It's closed
Now,
to
how
anyone
does
else.
somebody set that up? They contact you?
They contact us in the store. Yeah, they can
either.
either message us on Facebook or email us or call us, whatever. And then we basically offer it any night after we close.
Okay.
What are your hours?
Right now we're Thursday through Sunday.
Okay.
We usually open up more, but with the way the world is, it hasn't really facilitated the need
So
to be
if someone
open
were
more.
to come out on
Right.
Tuesday, would that be okay?
Oh yeah. So even
Okay.
if they want to come
Anytime
out,
you're-
yeah. So if they want to schedule a private shop and say, Wednesday at noon works for them, that's fine with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. I like it.
Jennifer is saying she went to high school with M&B Designs. They're a vendor,
Yes. Yes.
and she likes their furniture.
Yeah, I have actually 2 pieces of their furniture in my own house.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do beautiful stuff. They're the ones that live right around the corner from my shop, actually.
Okay.
They repurpose and do absolutely gorgeous furniture.
What kind of furniture? For instance?
Well, I have a patio set from them, and also it's like a console or TV entertainment center.
Okay.
They have dressers, desks.
So it's
yeah.
not small stuff.
No, usually theirs isn't small stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, but they're stuff. You should check them out. They're a little local family, fantastic.
Family-owned operation.
Yep.
Who lives in your neighborhood?
Yeah, right around the corner. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, so they're definitely small business.
Right, definitely local.
Yeah.
Melissa Selfinger saying that as a vendor and a customer of MJ's, we love it there, and she makes you feel like family.
Yes.
That's a nice compliment.
That is.
She has an awesome daughter too. We
Yeah,
love her
and
daughter.
She says my daughter loves the crochet stuff.
Yeah,
as
she calls them squishies.
Now, what kind of stuff does Melissa sell there? She says she's a vendor.
Yeah, so she has like really cool shadow boxes. They have like paper and different designs in them. So if you imagine a shadow box, the one she just brought in our Christmas, so there was like, looks like it's snow in it and jingle bells and stuff. And then she has some jewelry as well that she sells there.
Cool.
Yeah, very.
Jeff, go ahead and do your thing, man. I had those two things up, and I wanted to get their comments out, and I also wanted to thank those folks for
thank you, Melissa. That was
participating in
very
the
sweet.
show and making the comments.
Yeah, thank you for participating. Yeah. Okay, so the monthly customer events.
So MJ's tries to have something, and not necessarily shopping events, something for our customers. September we had a customer appreciation event. We have, we'll call it Beach Pass, but we used to call it a luau. We have like the Fall Festival we had 2 weeks ago. So some of them are shopping events, but we always have extra stuff with it. We usually have raffles and giveaways and refreshments.
Yeah,
we always have refreshments.
The Fall Fest was just, you did not have to buy anything. You just come in.
No, you don't ever have to buy anything.
Right.
Sometimes it's just the joy of looking, and sometimes it's just the companionship of being out and about around other people. But
Sure.
we like when you buy stuff.
Of course.
I'm not gonna lie. That pays the bills.
Community events, you do all sorts of community events, right?
So I do, yeah. So I'm the chairperson of the wine walks. If you heard of the Corks for Cause wine walks, right?
Absolutely, yes.
Kathy Babb was saying that you always participate in the wine walks.
Yeah, so I organize the wine walks as well as I'm usually a stop there too, and we give 50% of the proceeds of that back to a local nonprofit. We've done the Salvation Army, the multi-service. I'm just blanking on some. I know Studio B at one time was so those unfortunately were on hold for this year. We hopefully will have the next one. We usually have a Sweetheart Stroll the Friday before Valentine's. Hopefully we'll do that. We didn't have a wine walk, but we organized a masquerade for the kids.
Okay.
The week before Halloween.
Yeah,
So it basically was they go through town to all the different businesses. They got a raffle ticket, and we had 24 different baskets that were donated from other local businesses and raffled them away. And the kids got dressed up, and there was candy, and so it was just a way to get them out. It's just that we didn't do it as wine, but
yeah.
That's
Kids and wine don't mix.
No.
Not usually.
Not really.
We should have like an adult masquerade, little bottles of wine. No, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
What's
Just an idea down the road.
Yeah, why not? Jeff Anita saying that you are also a customer of M&B Designs because they did Layla's.
They are the ones that. Oh yeah. So my daughter got their furniture refinished by them. I didn't know that was their business name.
Yeah.
But they did it. They did a spectacular job. It looks great.
Oh,
my daughter loves it.
I love their furniture.
Yeah. And we had old furniture that was kind of dated and worn, and they spruced it up. It looks beautiful now. And
yeah, when they came to me about being a vendor, I was like, I didn't make the connection because I was already following them on Facebook, and then I was like, oh, I love you. Yes, come to my store, please, like right now.
Good people too. Good people. Definitely.
Oh yeah, they're a great family.
Yes.
Patty Souders saying that she loves you.
Oh, I love you too, Patty.
Shout outs. I like that. Send your shout outs to Margie.
And then Louise.
Or MJ, however you know her.
Somebody's saying hello to Louise. Shot.
Oh, hi, Louise. That's Patty's sister, actually.
Okay. So
Louise has furniture at my shop.
Oh, okay. There you go. There's the connection. Okay. What else do we got, man?
Well, I want to know about the upcoming events because I don't want to miss that. That's an important
all right.
stuff.
So get your pen and paper, write this down. So we have Small Business Saturday, which is the Saturday after Thanksgiving. We're working with Building a Better Boyertown, and basically it is called Why Shop Small in Boyertown. And all the businesses that are participating are going to have a word in their window, and the customers basically get a form. They go around, find all the words, put them in the little what do you call it? Word scramble, I guess. And they're going to find out the answer why you should always shop small in Boyertown.
So it's a scavenger hunt.
Yeah, so it's basically a scavenger hunt. And then they return their forms to either myself or Rachel at the Peppermint Stick Candy Store. You've been there, yes?
She was supposed to be on the show tonight, but had to cancel. So she's probably going to be coming back in January.
All right, yeah. So we're actually really good friends. We actually had lunch on Monday. But so they returned the forms there, and all the businesses that are participating, including myself, we gave a $20 gift certificate. So anyone who goes to all the businesses and gets the right answer, turns them in, goes into a drawing, and we're going to be handing those out. $20 gift certificates for, I think we're at like 17 or 18 different businesses now. So it's
That's great.
Just a fun way to get them out.
Should always shop local. I mean, especially now more than ever.
Yeah.
You hear, I mean, it's the same thing you hear over and over again, but it's true.
Yeah.
It's absolutely true.
Yeah.
It's
Somebody saying, "Go mom," Margie Harner. Go mom.
Oh,
Julie
that's my daughter. She's on my iPad, apparently.
Okay.
Hi, Jules. She just got into Penn State, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yes, I'm so
All right.
excited.
awesome. Congratulations. Yeah.
Boom. Sent. I'm responding to some of the people here so that we can keep the comments coming.
I'm just happy that you're making sound effects with it.
Yeah.
Boom, send. Yeah, boom.
It's like we're a superheroes comedy. Little comic strip.
There's a
Boom,
lot
pow.
of different things that I can do with our broadcasting software. I just need to learn how. I mean, we could start incorporating some sound effects maybe. I'm just glad that we got the sound situation figured out tonight.
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 It sounds good in here.
It's sounding good in the headphones still,
Good.
so I think we're good. I think we're
All right, we have one more event I have to tell you about,
Yeah,
though.
no, keep
Because I know
going.
that's why he's asking me.
Do you see the words almost coming out?
I
of
do
my
see
mouth?
the words coming out of his mouth. So at MJ's, we have a yearly tradition. We've only been in business 2.5 years, but it's a yearly tradition. The first weekend of December is our Christmas celebration. It's a huge open house. The whole store is on sale. We have refreshments and cookies.
Matt will be there.
We always have refreshments. We usually have Santa. Now Santa is not coming this year. I don't really want to comment why, just it's not coming. So that's okay. So we are going to have live music.
Somebody was
We do
bad.
have a carolers on that Saturday. But new this year, which is really fun, we're organizing something called Santa's Sleigh Ride, which is a collaboration of a few other businesses. The ones I can think of right now, there's Nana Nooks and Cranny in Zionsville, Homestanding Antiques, myself, Berksmont Trading, Barn Fresh, which is right by the Giant, right outside Boyertown. So basically, you get your sleigh ride pass. It has the reindeer on there. You stop at the reindeer stops, which is what we all are, including
Okay.
myself. You get a stamp on your pass, and then we do have a couple elf shops, which are so basically this is like an antique and gift shop crawl. Instead of a
Okay.
pub crawl,
Yeah.
it's a gift shop and antique crawl. So you're exposing you to some other stores. You know, you can do get your gift shopping all done. And then we have a couple elf stops. The Peppermint Stick is one. Dice's Cakes, Creative Cakes is also another one. So if you need a little snack while you're shopping. And then we have a huge gift basket that once they get their stamp from all their stops,
Right.
it's over $250 right now. And we don't have it all together yet, so it'll probably be more.
Okay.
And it's just a way to expose you to all the really cute small business shops that people don't even, I mean, I hear all the time, I didn't even know you were here. I live in Boyertown. I didn't know you were here.
No.
So you just have to assume no one knows you're there. That's
Right.
my theory is I assume no one knows I'm here.
Right. So, you
So
just
even if
work
they're
off of
next
that
door-
premise.
Yeah.
Right.
And that motivates you to get out and get
Yeah.
around. And it seems like
If
you
you
are.
get comfortable and just say, well, my doors are open, the lights are on, they should know I'm here, you'll know. I just
doesn't
assume no one knows I'm here and I have to let everybody know we're here.
Taking them out.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, you're certainly doing a good job today,
Thanks.
and we'll make sure that you get copies of this episode. You can use that to get the word out
Well,
too,
thank you.
and we'll keep it posted up so people can come back and find it the whole 9 yards.
And I see it. I see a theme here about with these events going on.
Right.
You do something for your community, and you have a little bit of fun,
Right.
and then you have this option this possibility to win a big prize,
Yeah.
which is just great. I mean,
Yeah.
there's just no bad in that.
No,
I don't
there's
think.
not- it's not really a downside.
And free cookies.
And free cookies.
And free cookies.
And free cookies.
That's
Yeah.
never a bad
Like
option.
it's a grand slam home run of wins. They just keep counting up. Yeah.
I like your baseball metaphors tonight, Matt.
That's right.
Yeah. We hit a double
earlier.
Grand slam.
Grand slams. We're just batting them in left and right.
Right.
There you go. Well, Boyertown and baseball are kind of synonymous.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
They are.
They're big deals.
Yes. Go Bears.
So we're about halfway through the show. MJ just told us about her events. What do you got going down in Boyertown, Jeff?
Well, that's a good question, Matt. Okay, so Margie, please chime in on anything I'm talking about.
Okay.
She probably knows all of it. Anything you say, I guarantee
I'm
she
sure
already
she
knows
does.
about
It is Boyertown. Not much goes on here in Boyertown that Boyertownians don't know about.
Okay, I was going to say a whole lot goes on in Boyertown.
I know.
You'd be surprised. I mean, maybe you wouldn't be because you know, but
All right, I'll let you know if I
some
know.
people would be surprised.
Tell us what's going on in Boyertown.
Well, first of all, thank you, Margie. First of all, I'm writing a little bit about what to do on this Thanksgiving 2020 because, believe it or not, it's not a normal Thanksgiving.
No.
It's not a normal world. It's not a normal Thanksgiving. That's how 2020 goes so
Yeah.
far. So, you have to get a little creative, I think, and think in advance, not just on Thanksgiving Day say, what are we going to do? A lot of families aren't. The big family things maybe are not happening. So you got to do something a little bit special. So a couple of the ideas are, first of all, you can do the normal thing, like watch the parades on TV. Now, the parades aren't going to be the same, but they are the Macy's Day Parade and the Channel 6 Parade.
They're having that.
They're having them.
Okay.
It's just they're just going to be a little bit different. That's all.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, that's a normal thing. Football games are happening.
Right.
So we can watch football. I mean, I'm pretty sure anybody that's gone to anybody's house for Thanksgiving, a lot of the men are sitting there watching
football.
And not always men. Women too.
No, my
I
mom-
watch football.
My
Yeah,
mom
yeah.
watches football.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm doing?
What are you doing?
I'm taking my son to going out fishing in the morning. As long as it's not
Ooh,
like
you're gonna be
super,
cold.
super windy, we're going to go.
Yeah, so
Just layer up.
No, right. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what we decided to do.
That's
we're going to
awesome.
go
That's
fishing
nice.
in the
So you're
morning.
thinking out of the box.
Yeah, go outside, do a little fishing,
Right.
and then go to my parents' house for some food.
Good.
I'm smoking the turkey.
Are you? I did that
You ever
last
have
year.
smoked turkey?
Yes, I have a smoker, and I
Yeah.
use it all the time.
I have never had smoked
Just-
turkey.
Oh
Smoked
my
turkey,
gosh,
it's
you'll never
really
eat turkey
good.
any other way again.
Yeah. Fried turkeys are pretty...
I'm not keen on the fried turkey. I'm
no?
not keen on fried.
I
so.
like the fried turkey.
I don't like the option of blowing something up when you
Well,
make
you
a
gotta
fried
be, you
turkey.
do have to be... You do
My
have to be
smoker's a little more
really
safer.
careful. Yeah.
But you do like the option of blowing up?
No.
No, she doesn't.
No.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
turkey's got to be really patted down and dry, and it cannot be any way, shape, or form frozen. It's got to be completely thawed out. And no
Public
water
service
to
announcement:
dry.
smoke the turkey. Don't fry
Yeah,
it.
smoking turkeys is great. My dad and I smoked a turkey last year for Thanksgiving. Came out awesome.
If I
know, it
think of
sounds-
Jeff, I'll save you some.
All right.
I'll bring you some
It sounds
over.
really good. And you know what? It reminds me of, like, if you go to the Renaissance Fair,
Yes.
they had the big
Turkey legs?
Smoked turkey
it's
legs.
the same thing, right?
Yeah.
It's smoked
Yeah,
turkey,
pretty much.
right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Are you
Yeah, I'll
sorry?
take your smoked turkey. then.
Yes, I will drop some off for you.
All right. Another thing is you can just completely ditch traditions if you want to.
Yeah.
Just get Chinese, get Mexican food,
Right.
do whatever makes you happy.
Barbecue.
that's-
Go out and barbecue.
Go out and
Barbecue.
barbecue. Anything. Yeah.
You know, that's kind of a good idea since, like, everybody's traditions are kind of getting busted up a little bit anyway.
Yeah, just go
ma-
all out.
Just
blow it up.
accept it. Just
Yeah.
fully embrace
Do whatever
it.
the heck you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of like that one.
Right.
I like
Right.
that.
So you can decorate your home for Thanksgiving just to make it feel a little more Thanksgiving,
Right.
And I'm sure Margie could help you with that.
Yeah.
It's like there's plenty of stuff to
Yeah,
help you get
I know a
ready for
great
the
place you can
holidays.
come.
So,
Maybe you've heard of it.
so yeah, I mean, get those festive decorations out and just make it look Thanksgiving. That's going to give you that warm feeling inside and make you feel like, hey, this is still Thanksgiving and nothing's changed there. You're still thankful for it. Things in your life, even if you're not doing your normal yearly thing.
Should be thankful every day, just not Thanksgiving, anyways.
Absolutely.
Right.
You took the words right out.
Sorry.
No, that's perfect. You can make a Thanksgiving craft. Another thing that
I have a great idea. Can I share an idea we do at my house?
Yes.
So probably 10, 12 years ago when I have 2 daughters, and when they were small, on Thanksgiving I would give them 25 of the paper sandwich bags, few packs of dollar store stickers or Christmas glitter and stuff, and they would write the numbers from 1 to 25 on the bag. And then, 1 to 24, and then decorate them. And then what we do is then for December 1st till Christmas, you put a little goodie in them. Now, when they're little, you can go to the dollar store and spend $10 and get the whole month. When they're 18 and 16, little harder. But basically what you do is you just put like a pack of gum in, you can put, when they're little, you can put a little toy or a little stuffed animal in. And then, but it's a fun thing to do on Thanksgiving because it's the anticipation.
Right.
And then what you do in December, which is jumping ahead of your Thanksgiving, but every day, because we're all so busy, they have to come to you to get the bag. And at my house, they have to give me a hug. Oh. Because it's a way to make sure, because we're all so busy, it's the way to make sure at least for 10, 15 seconds, there's some kind of connection.
Yeah.
And then, they give you the hug sometimes. Well, when they're older, they give you the hug because they just want the bag.
Yeah.
As a parent, we're like,
how you can get it,
hugging them really tight, like it's a 20-second hug. And then they get a little treat every day. And then on Christmas Day, they get their regular presents. But it's just a cute little way to make sure you interact.
I like that. That's a great idea. Awesome
and it's cheap to decorate the bags. I mean, you go to the dollar store, it's $1 for like 50 of the sandwich bags.
And little kids are easy to bribe.
Oh, yeah.
It's harder as they get older. But when they're little, it's easy to bribe a little kid.
The hugs are much easier, too.
When they're older, you get the, thanks for my gift, Mom. And a pack of gum, when they're 10, is a huge deal. When they're 16, they're like,
whatever.
Gum.
I don't like gum, but let's not even get into that.
It's more the point.
I kind of want to get into the gum situation.
It got all over my car one time in Florida on a 100-degree day.
Nice.
And ever since then, I've not been
three kids
melted into the upholstery.
Is that what you're saying?
This was something that somebody had thrown out of their car window and got all over my car.
Really?
Yeah, it was just street gum.
That wasn't even the
Probably
kids.
damaged the paint, didn't it?
Oh, it was a pain in it.
Yeah.
I was on the outside of the car.
Story over.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's a great way to spend some time at home, and it costs you next to nothing.
There you go.
What we learned
and
today.
It brings the family together.
Right.
Matt does not like gum. Don't talk about gum in front of Matt.
That's just bad.
Yeah, I got it. It's a good story, though.
It's a great story.
There you go.
But we're trying to keep it lively.
You got a bad thing.
We're trying to keep it lively.
You got a bad thing, a good story.
Yeah. I'm still going back to this whole thing of just busting up the tradition.
You're like that.
No, I really like that idea. Like, now I'm getting ideas like you talked about, like just going and get some Chinese food or something. Like, make some stir fry, but use turkey.
There you
know
go.
What I mean?
Yeah.
Like, just a bunch of different stuff you could do. I think 2020 is the year to do that.
Yeah. It's what other year would be the year to do
it?
Absolutely.
You don't have to make any excuses or explanations this year.
No,
just do it.
This is what we're doing.
It's 2020. That's your explanation.
All right, go on a family walk or a bike ride. Which is kind of like the fishing thing.
Yeah,
fishing. Yep.
Play outdoor games. You can do like beanbag toss, aka cornhole, ladder golf, frisbee toss. Go on a scavenger hunt, make a little scavenger hunt up. You can do outdoor things. Now, I think at this point the weather's not looking super great for that. But anyway.
Layer up.
Yeah,
layer up, yep. You can host Thanksgivings outdoor, which is really going, if it's going to be cold outside, it might be really tough. But
do it at a campfire. Build a campfire and do it.
That's right. There's always an option.
Yeah.
Right.
And if you can't do that, if you can't do the outdoors thing, then Zoom. You can do the Zoom thing. You put the device somewhere that you can see the whole table, and you can see them.
Yep.
Whoever you're Zooming with, other family members, and you have a dinner together. Zoom is allowing unlimited time on Thanksgiving, so because they're usually I think it's an hour or 40 minutes you can only go on a Zoom meeting.
I don't know.
But on Thanksgiving they're allowing it unlimited time. Yeah.
And you can also do stuff like FaceTime or WhatsApp, or you could do a video call on your Facebook Messenger.
Yeah.
Just talk to people.
Yeah, you can have the same conversation.
How about just pick up the phone and call someone?
There you go.
No one does that anymore.
No. Yeah. Not as much as we used to.
Call your mom.
Okay, and Matt, you'll like this for sure, because I do. Mix a fall cocktail.
Ooh.
Yeah, mix up some cocktails.
Ooh,
make a nice
like just
punch
come up
or
with a new
something.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Make something new.
yeah.
Like a 2020 brew.
And if you are
What can you make?
outside, make it a hot one.
Yeah.
Or a warm one.
Or a little bourbon.
Yeah. And for the kids, you can make a hot cocoa.
Sure.
Yep.
Man, you know what you could do? You could, if you were having the fire thing and you had the right gear, you could like make the cocoa on the campfire.
You could.
Oh, you just need like a
That would
grate,
be-
like a metal grate or something.
Wouldn't be much to
Like a
do
little
that.
neat thing to do with the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just saw a recipe, and if you look it up, I'm sure you could find it. But it was pumpkin pie cocktail made with bourbon. They were using the Bullet Rye bourbon, and then it had it had pumpkin and pumpkin spice.
It's pumpkin spice.
But yeah, it was basically like a bourbon pumpkin pie cocktail.
Have a couple of those, you won't know if it's cold out.
Yeah, that's right.
Exactly. And there's
warm out here.
there's so many flavored liquors out there.
Oh,
now,
yeah.
Liqueurs.
One time when I was younger, we took a family vacation to Colorado over Thanksgiving break. And we took a ride out to the national park, Estes Park, Colorado. And we just packed a lunch. And our Thanksgiving dinner was a picnic lunch that we took out to the park in
Oh, that's
Estes
cool.
Park,
And it was still
Colorado.
Thanksgiving dinner, right?
Yeah.
It was, we still called
Exactly.
it was our Thanksgiving. The
Yeah.
whole family was there. We had like cheese and crackers and tuna fish sandwiches.
Sounds
Yeah.
perfect to me.
Yeah, it was great, and it was a little bit different.
And you know what? They're probably the most memorable too.
I'm
That's
still
just-
talking
who's
about
gonna
it.
remember turkey
it
and
was 18
potatoes?
It was 18 years ago, and I'm still
awesome.
talking about
Yeah.
it. So that was an interesting thing. There's tons of parks around here. You could take a ride over to French Creek Park or up to Green Lane Park
Right.
and do something like that.
Yeah. Man, you're
Or just
throwing
go
out
in your
good ideas.
backyard, create your own
Yeah,
park.
there you go.
Yeah.
Boyertown's got a beautiful park. Did
Beautiful
we talk
park.
about that on the show?
Yeah, we have.
Man, we're really brainstorming out some ideas.
That's right.
Yeah. I mean,
Now, how do you choose?
do them all.
That's right.
Yeah.
All in one day.
You're gonna have your Thanksgiving itinerary
Everybody's
is
just gonna be like,
25
"What?
things long.
Oh, we have a list here.
All right.
Let's go. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. Let's go.
Let's go.
That was the hardest Thanksgiving I have ever had. Okay, we talked about the food drive giveaway already, the Glocker here, so make sure you do that. Okay, so Saturday, there's a glass class at Taylor Backus. Did I say that right?
Taylor
Backus.
Backus, yeah.
Yeah. So you can learn how to blow glass.
Huh.
If you've never been there, that place is
Oh, it's
gorgeous. You have got to
It's
go.
amazing. And you can watch them.
I've
And
seen
it's
their
right
stuff.
around the corner from MJ's.
Go to MJ's.
That's right.
Go there.
That's
Grab your
right.
snack at
Yeah.
MJ's.
That's right. Get some free cookies.
And they're working there often. I mean, every time I've been there,
Oh,
they've been
it's-
blowing
yeah.
glass. So you get to see them blowing the glass and stuff. But for this, you actually get to do it.
Yeah.
Which is really cool. I
They
mean,
have some awesome pieces. Mm-hmm. My dad has one that he got as a gift for when he came off the Pottstown Area Health and Wellness Board. Mm-hmm. He was given a gift. It's like a bowl. It's made out of this blue crystal. It's nice, man. They
Yeah.
got a lot of really nice stuff.
now they have a
there.
store in there.
Yes.
That's amazing.
It's
Do-
right next to the poker.
You
I don't
guys
recommend
take your-
taking small children.
Yeah, don't take your kids' hands
Yes.
Yes.
and feet.
Bubble wrap them
just
before
duct
you
tape
bring them in.
Yeah. Yeah, so you're learning how to blow, but not only are you learning how to, but you actually blow something
And take it with you.
and take it with
Yeah.
you. Yeah. So that's $80 per person. That's
a great-
happening
that's a deal.
10 to 3 on Saturday.
This Saturday, is that this Saturday or Thanksgiving Saturday?
This Saturday.
Okay.
Yep. So Santa's Polar Bear Express is going on at Colebrookdale Railroad, where you get to ride with Santa, which is really cool. You not only that, but you get some hot cocoa, you get Christmas cookies, you can sing your favorite Christmas songs. Every child gets. Santa brings a gift for every child, so every child on board gets a gift, and they also can give their letter to them. That's an opportunity to give their letter instead of sending it in the mail to the North Pole. You actually give it directly to them.
There you go.
So
Although
that is
supporting the post office is not a bad idea.
no, that's not a bad idea either. But so that starts this Saturday and Sunday. 12 and 3 are the ride times, and then throughout December, it's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I think.
Nice.
Yeah. This Sunday, the 22nd, there's a gingerbread make and take, which I'm sure you know about.
I do.
Yep. That's at the Peppermint Candy store in Boyertown here.
Peppermint stick.
Yes.
Candy store, yes. Where you can make your own gingerbread house. And they give you all the pieces. Simply Sherry's Bakery, which is also in Boyertown.
Yep.
Makes the gingerbread parts. And they'll teach you how to do it. And you do it. This is live in person. And
if I'm correct, though, it's not going to be held at the Peppermint Stick.
Right.
It's across the street where the old library used to be.
They say
it's like I can't think of the name of the church that's doing it.
Yeah, they say it's at 242 Church. Wait, I'm sorry. It's located at the 242 Church. Yep.
Yeah,
30,
but it's across the street from the
Philadelphia
Peppermint Stick.
Okay. Yeah, so
Just
they're
more
doing
room
it
because to make sure everyone's being safe.
right, distancing and everything. Yeah, and they're only allowing up to 3 people to make one gingerbread house. Just again.
Yeah,
so there's not too many people.
Right. You should probably team up with people that you're spending your time around.
Right.
Yep.
Right. You wouldn't want to bring in your
hey guys,
your friend from Iowa.
who on Facebook wants to come make a gingerbread?
Some random shout out.
And the one thing I do want to remind people, Jeff, is that all of these events are on your blog site and your website.
Thank you,
and
man.
they're hyperlinked. So if you have more questions
Right.
or we're not answering your question or you want more information, go to Jeff's page.
Yep.
And what is that page?
It is, well, the blog is what's going down in Boyertown,
Right.
but the website is jeffknowsboyertown.com. So,
I knew that I was
go
just
there.
helping.
It's a weekly blog. Thank you again, Margie. It's a weekly blog, and it gives you a detailed list of all the events. And like Matt said, it's hyperlinked, so you can get all the details. But it's laid out real easy for you to read. Yep. And if you subscribe, you can get that sent to your email weekly, and then you don't even have to look for it anymore. It just comes to your email, and you can see what's happening. Then you always know. Then you're always in the know, just like Jeff.
Jeff knows.
Jeff knows Boyertown.
Yep. So that was. I mean, that's the things I highlighted. But there's many more things going on in and around Boyertown, and you can see them.
Yeah.
At what's going down in Boyertown.
The alternative Thanksgiving really got my brain spinning.
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah.
Right.
I'm glad I'm doing something alternative. We're coming down to... Yeah, go ahead.
I'm sorry, one more thing.
Yeah, go.
War with Grandpa is playing at the State Theater. We talked about this last week.
We talked about that before.
Now, why nobody in the room saw is because it's a first run movie.
Oh, is it? Okay.
It is, yeah. It's a new movie out.
And who's in it?
Robert De Niro.
Okay.
And
Part of the problem is I don't watch TV anymore. So like I miss all the commercials for the new movies and all that kind of stuff.
What's funny is like that last week my kid was saying, "Oh, this movie looks awesome." War with Grandpa. And it didn't click.
Make the connection.
It didn't click. Yeah. But
Is it still in, or is it?
all week
is it
long.
running?
All week coming this week.
And you can go see Chopper.
That's right. You can go see Chopper.
Yep, Chopper's there.
Yeah.
State Theater.
Shout out to Chopper.
We do need to connect with them. I would really like to either have them in or go over there and do it.
Yeah, that would be a great thing because they do a lot of really great things.
I would love to do on site. That would be a really cool place to do on site. Just because
we talked
it's
about
a
it
beautiful
twice
theater.
now. We just got to do it. We just got to work on it.
We're going to do it.
Getting it done.
Put it on your to-do list.
Yes, absolutely. Margie.
Yes.
From MJ's Legacy. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, thank you so much for having me.
Is there anything else you want to talk about towards the end of the show here? We got a couple more minutes, and then we're going to do the outros.
Oh, is there anything else? No.
Did we miss anything?
I don't think we missed anything.
I'm sure we're missing a lot, but
you just have to stop and check us out.
Just go.
Yeah, and I tell people you have to come in every couple weeks because the inventory, we don't have like a set inventory like box stores and stuff. It's, I mean, sometimes I have some vendors that change out every week, so just come in. Even if you just come in to look, it's okay to look. You don't always have to buy. Sometimes it's just the joy of looking.
Right.
Yep.
Something to do.
Something to do. Yep.
And free cookies. We always have free cookies.
Who bakes the cookies?
Wait, you always have free cookies.
Keebler.
The Keebler elves.
The Keebler elves. They come pre-packaged and everything. It's great.
Right.
I don't bake.
I keep going past the fact that we're in this COVID and you got to take precautions with the pre-wrapped food and everything. I got you. I feel where you're coming from.
Plus, Margie can't make everything.
That's right.
That's true.
Yeah.
Seems
I'm
like
a
she's
great
got a lot
cook, but I do
happening.
not like baking. But I'm a
No.
really good cook. Yeah.
I'm the same.
Yeah.
There's a couple of things that I can bake, but I'll stick to the cooking.
I have a vendor though that she makes to die for cookies. Like I ate like 10.
Do you want me to? Here, listen. You talked about your smoker before.
Yes.
And Thanksgiving's coming up. I smoked. I've done it now 3 times. Twice with apple crisp and once with an apple pie.
Oh.
Did that in my smoker.
I did macaroni and cheese before. That's
I
really
did the
good too.
macaroni and cheese,
Yeah, it was
too.
like one of the best gifts my husband gave me was a smoker, which doesn't sound like a gift you give to your wife, but let me tell you,
Yeah.
one of my absolute favorite things.
It's
So
much
is
fun. You
smoked
can do-
mac and cheese actually get that smoked flavor?
Oh yeah,
Yes,
it's
it
really
does.
good. It's like you use just regular like cheddar and some cheese, but when you smoke it, it's so good.
Yeah.
And salmon's really good.
Smoked
Yeah.
salmon.
The
I make
apple
my own
pie, though,
jerky.
came out unbelievable.
I didn't know you could put pies in there.
Yeah, because I
interesting.
have a pellet smoker, so my pellet smoker will go up to like 475 degrees.
So do
I
you
can
put it in
bake
raw and bake it, or is it
Yeah,
already
just-
baked and you just smoke it
just
for
like
flavor?
you do in an oven. You get it up to temp. You put your pie.
There's
in
my
there,
Thanksgiving out of the box idea.
There you go.
Smoke me a pie.
Smoke a pie. Smoke an apple pie. Pumpkin, I'm sure would taste great too. I did the apple. Freaking phenomenal.
I wonder if pumpkin would work though because of the consistency of it being more that custardy type thing.
Yeah.
I think smoked apple sounds better than
Yeah.
smoked pumpkin.
Smoked pumpkin.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
I'd
smoked
stick to
apple.
the apple. I'll
It
try
came
it.
out great.
Yeah.
It came out great.
If I try
highly
that, I'll
recommend
let
it.
you know.
Yeah, please do.
I'll let you know when I drop off a smoked turkey.
Yeah.
All right.
There you go.
It's going to be a smoking Thanksgiving.
That's right.
I'm going to do something on the smoker now, too.
Yeah.
I got to do something on the smoker. Maybe I'll put some sausage or something on there.
I saw
Jerky's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've done, the only thing that I have not seen, now you're going to get me off on this tangent. The only thing I have not done on the smoker is cheese.
Well, it's because you can't do it in direct smoke.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I did learn a good technique. I just haven't used it yet.
I used to work at a butcher shop, like an old-fashioned.
Yeah.
If anyone knows where Waterman's in, talk about small business.
Okay.
It's Waterman's is over in Hereford. I
yeah,
worked
yeah,
there since
I
I was
know.
a kid, and you can make smoked cheese, but it has to be indirect smoke. You can't put
Right.
it in where there's actually any heat to it.
Right, because it'll melt.
Shout
the
out to
cheese.
Waterman's. They've been in
Okay.
business for 50 plus years. Little family-owned business.
Yeah,
My first job.
they do deer processing.
Yeah,
or
they do
used
deer
to.
processing. They have the world's best jerky, the world's best sausage. It's just
You're
right in
highly
Hereford.
recommending them.
Oh, strongly recommend it. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah. Plus, they're just an awesome family.
No, I've
Yeah.
had their stuff before because some of my friends have taken their deer up there to get
Yeah.
processed. I've had their stuff. Everything I've had from them
Yeah,
has
they're
been
open
good.
Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. In case anyone wants to know,
You're like a walking commercial.
You
for,
are.
I love them.
the castic.
They're like
market.
my second family.
Yeah.
The Watermans. Yeah, I grew up. My parents live right near there, so I grew up literally right. I could walk to work.
Yeah.
So
So here's the technique that I learned for,
Yes.
for smoking cheese. Get a pot with a lid that's kind of tight, and you get some wood chips, and you set them so that they're smoldering, and then you put them in the pot, and then seal the pot until the wood chips go out, like a few minutes. Eventually they'll burn the oxygen out and go out. Then you take your cheese or whatever it is, put it on a piece of wax paper, piece of foil or something. Open up the pot, put the cheese in there, and then close it. And then let it rest, like
smokes
in a
long enough.
refrigerator or in a room,
Right.
for a few hours. And that smoke flavor that you
Just goes
captured in that
into it.
pot goes into
Right.
the cheese.
they
That
actually
doesn't sound
have
too
for
complicated.
smokers, where the exhaust is on the smokers. They actually have like a tubing that you actually take the tube
Yeah.
and it cools off the smoke, and then it goes into like a metal box.
Yeah,
to
like
it.
another
Same type
chamber.
of thing. Yeah, it's the
Right.
same concept as what you're saying.
What kind of smoker do you have? Do you have like a...
Mine's an electric one.
Okay.
Yeah.
And does it use the pellets or the chips?
Well, you have to. It has to be chips or more like ground up. You can't use
Okay.
like actual large pellets or anything like
Okay.
that.
Yeah, the one I have burns pellets that look like the same kind of pellets that you put in a pellet stove.
Yeah, no, mine you get like the chips or whatever, and then I usually moisten them with some kind of like water or something like that, and then break them up a little bit. But
Yeah. Those electric smokers are great for doing salmon. I have a friend that has an electric smoker, and he does the smoked salmon in his electric smoker all the time. It's super consistent.
Smoked
Comes
salmon
out great.
I
really
love
good.
it. I love it. I love my smoker.
I do too.
Smoke anything,
would
just
use
about.
that. Yeah, I would like, if I had the time, I would do something like every weekend on my smoker. Just something.
Yeah,
different
that's the only
every
thing
time.
is you can't really like put it on and leave. You couldn't go to work all day and have this thing smoking. It's not really the. Plus, you probably have to reload yours with the chips and stuff.
Mine
too.
will go for 12 hours.
Yeah, see, mine.
Yeah.
I have to every 2 or 3 hours. So.
Okay. So I can,
Mine
if I'm
keeps me-
just doing smoke,
Yeah.
I can put something in there and
Yeah.
go about my business because it'll temperature control
Okay.
itself. Yeah. Shout out to Traeger pellet smokers. All right, folks.
Was there any comments that we missed or anything? Because I saw
I'll
lots
go
of
back.
comments.
You know, and I will say this. I'll thank Carlos for tuning in on YouTube, and he made a bunch of different comments on YouTube. That helps get the show out. I appreciate everybody who commented on the show. Margie Harner, Patty Sowers.
That would be my daughter. Margie
Yeah.
Harner is me.
Okay. Yeah, right.
That would be my daughter.
Patty Souter, Anita, Jen, Jill. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry, but thanks for tuning in. Thanks for commenting. We need those comments. The more comments there are in the show, the more likes, the more shares, the more we're able to get our word out to Boyertown and the surrounding area.
And besides that, we like to interact.
The show does actually not work without interaction. It's
Right.
kind of a boring show
just
if you
people
don't
talking.
interact with it. It's just people talking. So yeah, it's much better when you interact. Give us your information. Give us your feedback. Ask your questions, whatever else. We're really happy to have some great businesses. Everybody's been happy to come on board and talk to us here at Decastic Glocker. If you own a business or you're part of a nonprofit organization or an organization in Boyertown and the surrounding area, contact Jeff or I. You all right over there?
Yeah.
Contact Jeff or I.
I got the allergies tickle going on.
Contact Jen or Jill at the office, and we'll work on getting you on the cast at Glocker.
All right.
Go to Jeff's page. Jeff Knows Boyertown. What's going down in Boyertown? Find out everything that's going on. He's going to cough his head off.
I'm gonna say bye.
It's hard because you don't want to cough in public because everybody's scared of the Rona. I will bring up one quick PSA before we go off the air. Montgomery County Health Department is offering free COVID testing.
Okay.
You can call the health department. If you live or work in Montgomery County, you can go and get a free health or a free COVID check. I had to do it for some things that came up in my family. We took the test on Friday. By Sunday afternoon, we had the results.
That's
I
pretty
would
fast.
say if you are planning on going to visit Grandma, or you're having a bunch of people come over to your house, it's free. Have them call the health department, get the COVID test before you get your big family gathering together. Make sure everybody's okay. It can't hurt, and it's free.
Free, you can't.
Can't mess
There's no
with
reason
free.
to say, I shouldn't do that.
It's free, and I was really happy with how easy it was to get the test scheduled. It was easy to do the test. The test results came back quick. They have a testing location up at Green Lane Park, so there's one right up here in this neighborhood.
And I think you already said it, but I mean, even if you're going to someone's house for Thanksgiving, get the test ahead of time so you know that you're keeping those people safe.
Right, so that you're safe. Or if you're having a bunch of people that live in the area over, have them tested before they come over to your house. Make sure everybody's safe. It's not like before when we didn't have these tests. There's now access for people to find out whether or not it's 100% safe. Well, not 100%, but safer to be around. Because nobody wants to be responsible for making somebody sick.
No.
Absolutely not. All right, one more time. MJ's Legacy. Margie, thanks for coming in and talking to us. You've been a great guest.
Thank you. It was really fun.
A great host.
It was really fun. Yeah, if you ever need a sub-host.
We now know exactly who to call.
I have the ability to talk.
Yes, it was great. We had a lot of fun.
Well, thank you guys so much for having me. I'm really excited about it. I really appreciate it.
I'm glad you had fun.
Yeah.
Jeff Frederick at Glocker Realty.
Yes.
Check out his Facebook. Check out his blog. The blog site is What's Going Down in Boyertown. That's on his website, jeffknowsboyertown.com.
Perfectly said.
I am Matt Green at Glocker Real Estate. You can find me on Facebook and YouTube. I have another podcast called the Porchcast Pottstown. Tuesdays and Thursday nights. Thursday, tomorrow is our last show of the year. We're taking December off.
And that's Porchcast Pottstown.
Porchcast Pottstown,
Right.
yes. Porchcast Pottstown. Last show for the year is tomorrow night from 5 to 6.
That's a must-watch show, right?
We're doing an origin story. You're going to find out how Porchcast Pottstown got started.
Oh, interesting.
That's
tomorrow night.
Absolutely
I
must
figured
watch.
it was a good season
Yeah.
finale.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
And then
Cliffhanger, and then for the next season.
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll be back in January with more shows, Tuesdays and Thursday nights. You can check out the reruns on YouTube and Facebook. Matt Green at Glocker Real Estate and Porchcast Pottstown on YouTube.
And we do need to mention that
Yes.
next week, here at the Cast at Glocker, we will not be on.
There's no
next
show.
Wednesday. No
Next
show
Wednesday.
next Wednesday. Due to
We'll be doing
holiday.
alternative Thanksgivings.
That's right.
That's right. But we will be back the following Wednesday.
Yep.
For sure.
And we're working on a list of people.
Oh,
to
we
come
got
in.
a bunch of people
Yeah, we
coming
got
in.
a bunch of
Yep.
people. And if you want to get on the show, like I said before, just hit us up.
Yeah. It takes one text message, one phone call, one email.
Everyone
by.
should do it. It's fun.
It's fun.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yes.
There you go.
And
Very-
and any real estate questions, call Matt or I. Contact us,
Yep.
and we'd be happy to help you with that as well.
More than happy to help you out.
Yeah.
More than happy. Anything else, Jeff?
I think I'm good.
I think I'm good too, man. I actually have some real estate work that I got to do tonight.
That's
so
good.
I'm going to run and do some work. This has been the Cast at Glocker.
And we say happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for your support. Bye-bye.
Bye.